I am Dr. Kay Fontana, life force coach and grief recovery specialist, and I am deeply familiar with the pain of loss, having experienced many throughout my life. At just 9 years old, I lost my brother to cancer and witnessed my parents' immense grief, which was unbearable. Years later, my mother lost her battle with Alzheimer's, and then my father was diagnosed with cancer and passed away a week after his diagnosis. Most recently, in January 2023, I experienced the devastating loss of my husband and soulmate of 40 years due to multiple health issues. In between were countless other losses, including family members, friends, co-workers, beloved pets, and even finances. However, I turned my pain into my purpose and passion to share strategies to help you get through your darkest days and navigate the complexities of grief. This is the Healing Our Grieving Hearts podcast. Welcome to today's episode, where I will discuss grief from empty nest syndrome and how it resembles the grieving process. This intriguing phenomenon affects many parents when their youngest child leaves home, whether for college, marriage, military service, to pursue an exciting career, or just to be on their own. Empty nesters frequently encounter feelings of grief as they adjust to the absence of their children, regardless of the circumstances surrounding their departure. Parents often form deep connections with their children through daily interactions, such as simple conversations at breakfast, shared activities after school, and family traditions during holidays. These moments create a rhythm and a sense of normalcy in family life. When children leave home, whether for college, work, or other personal endeavors, this daily interaction ceases abruptly. This sudden change can evoke a sense of mourning as parents struggle with the absence of familiar routines. They miss the little things, the spontaneous chats, the sound of their child's laughter, or even the mundane tasks like driving them to school. These interactions are not just activities, they symbolize the closeness and connection that family members share. The loss can feel profound, leaving parents to navigate a quiet household filled with memories. This absence can lead to grief as they long for those everyday moments they cherished. For many parents, their identity is deeply woven into their role as caregivers. From the moment a child is born, a significant part of their lives is dedicated to raising and nurturing their child. This devotion shapes their daily routine, decisions, and even relationships with others. When children transition to independence, this fundamental role shifts dramatically. Parents may find themselves questioning who they are without their daily responsibilities of childcare. The sense of purpose that parenting provided is replaced by uncertainty. They may feel lost in a world that no longer requires their constant presence or guidance. This identity shift can lead to feelings of inadequacy and unrest as they struggle to redefine themselves outside of parenthood. Some may explore new interests or rediscover old hobbies, while others may encounter challenges in embracing this new phase of life. It is a time of reflection on personal growth and the evolution of their identity as adults. The sudden exit of children from the family home can lead parents into an unexpected void of loneliness. After years of busy activity filled with children's voices, sports events, and family gatherings, the silence can be upsetting. The empty rooms that were once lively become reminders of what was lost. This loneliness doesn't just stem from the absence of children, it can also extend to a feeling of disconnection from one's partner or spouse, as the shared focus on parenting often transitions to a new dynamic. In this new reality, parents may find themselves with more time than they know how to fill, and an emotional void that's hard to ignore. Friends and family members might not understand this loneliness, leading to further feelings of isolation. Finding outlets for social interaction or connection become essential as they navigate this challenging emotional time. The transition to an empty nest significantly alters family dynamics, leading parents to experience a sense of loss for the family unit as they knew it. Families frequently develop unique routines, traditions, and roles that create shared experiences and bonding. With one child or more leaving home, parents may struggle to redefine their roles within the family structure and may feel a sudden shift in connection with the other family members. The absence of children can impact relationships, resulting in new dynamics that may not feel as fulfilling. As children leave home, parents often struggle with intense fears about their children's independence, which can trigger anxiety about their well being and future. The desire to protect children doesn't easily fade. Instead, it intensifies as parents relinquish their roles in direct oversight of their children's lives. They may worry about their child's ability to handle the complexities of adult life, including financial responsibilities, educational challenges, social relationships, and their safety. This fear of the unknown can be compounded by societal pressures and personal insecurities about parenting styles and the values instilled in their children. Parents may find themselves questioning their decisions and wondering if they have adequately prepared their children for life on their own. Nostalgia can evoke a profound sense of longing and sadness for parents as they reflect on the years spent raising their children. The memories of those formative years, first steps, birthday parties, family vacations, and school achievements, can become cherished treasures but also be bittersweet. Parents may find themselves reminiscing about the cuddles, bedtime stories, and shared laughter that once filled their homes. As they sift through these memories, they may realize how quickly time has passed and the fleeting nature of childhood. This reflection often serves as a reminder of how much they have invested emotionally in their children's lives. While these memories are a source of joy, they are combined with feelings of loss and sadness as parents come to grips with the fact that those moments can never be recaptured. This nostalgia can make it difficult to focus on the present as they struggle with the emotional weight of what has changed. For many parents, caring for their children provides a deep and fulfilling sense of purpose that defines their lives. They invested considerable emotional and physical energy into parenting, often placing their children's needs above their own. When children leave home, this routine of care and nurturing can suddenly vanish, leaving a void where a sense of purpose once thrived. Parents may feel uncertain about what to do next, leading to feelings of emptiness. The roles that once guided their lives have shifted, and without the day-to-day responsibilities of parenting, they may struggle to find new passions or interests. This can lead to a period of introspection where parents must evaluate what brings them joy outside of their roles as caregivers. Finding meaningful activities or ways to contribute to their communities becomes essential for rediscovering a sense of purpose and fulfilling this new phase of their life. As children grow and leave home, the dynamics of the parent-child relationship unsurprisingly shifts, which can lead to a sense of grief for what once was. The nurturing, hands-on approach that defined parenting during childhood evolves into a more adult relationship based on independence and autonomy. Parents may struggle with feelings of disconnection or sadness as they realize their children are no longer reliant on them in the same way. Communication patterns can change, becoming less frequent or less intimate, which can exacerbate feelings of loss. Additionally, siblings may also face adjustments in their relationships with each other, where the roles and dynamics are altered. Parents may long for those close bonds that characterize their family life during active parenting years. Navigating this transformation often requires time and effort as both parents and children learn to adapt to new roles, ultimately aiming to create relationships that honor the shared history while embracing the future. The transition into new life stages can be one of the most challenging aspects of experiencing an empty nest. Parents may be confronted with an unfamiliar life characterized by solitude and silence, which marks a significant shift from the bustling activity of raising children. This period of adjustment may evoke feelings of confusion and uncertainty as they seek to redefine their everyday lives. Balancing personal aspirations with the realities of an empty home can include rediscovering hobbies, pursuing career opportunities, or even finding new social connections. The emotional space left behind by children can feel daunting, prompting parents to reflect on their unique identities and future goals. Embracing change can be difficult, but it also presents opportunities for growth and self-discovery. While the transition is filled with challenges, it encourages parents to reimagine their lives, fostering resilience and adaptability as they step into this new chapter without their children at home. The emotions experienced by empty nesters can often resemble a grieving process as they navigate the profound sense of loss associated with their children leaving home. Each reason brings its own set of challenges and emotional responses. These feelings may surface as sadness, loneliness, or even anxiety about the future. While this transition is a natural part of life, the emotional weight can be significant. It's essential for empty nesters to acknowledge these feelings, seek support, and explore new opportunities for personal growth during this transformative phase, facilitating healing and readjustment. Empty nesters can redefine their lives by embracing new opportunities and exploring personal interests. They might take up hobbies they previously set aside, such as painting, gardening, or music. Volunteering in the community can also provide a sense of purpose and fulfillment. Additionally, empty nesters can strengthen their relationships with partners or other family members by pursuing shared activities or taking trips together. Joining clubs or social groups allows for building new friendships and connections, ultimately enriching their lives and developing a sense of belonging. The mission of Healing Our Grieving Hearts is to help individuals navigate through loss and find purpose through grief recovery, energy healing, and spiritual support. For more information on how to benefit from grief healing modalities that I offer, go to my website at www.healingourgrievinghearts.com, where you can schedule a complimentary grief breakthrough session. You will also find 2 guided meditations on the media page. To follow me on Facebook, go to facebook.com/k.fontana. Thank you for listening to this episode of Healing Our Grieving Hearts podcast. Remember that you are not alone in your grief and your experiences and emotions are valid. Join me next Saturday at 10 a.m. Arizona time as we continue to explore the human experience and ways to express gratitude in challenging times. Until then, be kind to yourself.